All right, here it is, the first new reveal, my way of doing an unboxing of or for this new season of the gem and mineral shows here in Tucson. These beauties are black calcite with clear or colorless fluorite. And you can see a piece right here. So this is the stone of remembrance and the stone of flow. That's the short version. So these two pieces are together as a set, and they are $35 for both pieces. Now I'm going to be showing you that most of these pieces have more than one side, or have the black calcite on more than one side. These are 15% off, and you know, there is shipping here in the U.S., but if you choose a piece or pieces that total $75 or more, the shipping is free here in the U.S. And I'm going to hold these so you can see that these are pretty good pieces as far as size. And this one is, turn this so you can see it. Just tell me which one you want. Now you can put it in the comments, or if you prefer, you can message it to me, and I will check the messages once we're done with this. They're 25 pieces, and this is all we have. This is all we're going to get. So here's the white or the light colorless fluorite right here. And the rest is beautiful black calcite. So you can see this one goes all the way around, or nearly all the way around, and has quite a bit on more than one side. It is 28. This one is, you can see they've moved all their things around. So this one is MMF 134. So here's this one. So the chakras, specifically root, third eye, and crown, and they do work with all of your chakras to clear and activate them all at once. Let me just move this little table over here so that I don't make you all too dizzy here. Okay, so all of these light colors, the light, white, clear, colorless, that is the fluorite. Fluorite is a high vibe. And this black calcite is, well, the points are very tiny. They're very petite, as you can see, and they do have a reflective quality. So it's really pretty special as far as their energy. And these are from this mine, Ojuelas Mine in Mapini. I think that's supposed to be Durango, Mexico. So I lucked into these yesterday. So this is 136. Isn't this pretty? Now we will be putting some of these in our online shop, and then they will no longer be offered at 15% off. But before they do, and it could take a week or so, maybe a little longer, honestly, because the shows are starting in full next week. This is Sunday the 21st. Okay, so this one has lots and lots of the fluorite on it. And that is number 137. Now this one has, look at it, all of that. And look how rich that color is. So the vibration, the energy is subtle, which does not mean it doesn't have much of a whomp or pack much power, because it does. And when it's paired with, or there are inclusions of this clear colorless fluorite, it just really magnifies the energy of the piece. Isn't it amazing what comes out of this beautiful earth of ours to help us with all of our things, astral travel, channeling, which is another way of saying being able to connect with your guides when you want, you know, kind of like on demand. Look at this piece. Isn't it beautiful? When you have little pockets. Look at that all the way around. Oops. Be careful. Not speaking to me. So that is $139. We got these at a really, really good price. So I am passing on the savings to you. The colorless or clear fluorite, that's a little bit shiny, sparkly. That resonates more with your crown and third eye, called the stone of flow. So it opens pathways between the universal energy and your own physical body. And that is for healing as well as for manifestation and what do you call? I got a little distracted because the matrix is a little soft. I have not cleaned them physically as far as brushed them off. These are straight from, and there's a little bit of that iron. So you also get grounding with these pieces because there's so much iron ore in, in that matrix. This is number 140. This is a beauty. Well, they're all pretty. That is my opinion, yes. So the healing part, as far as connecting with universal energy and your physical self, when we are more aligned, our chakras are more aligned with our thoughts, our energies, our desires, our focused intentions. You can see all the little pockets in this one. Then it's easier to manifest more of what you want and less of what you don't. Does that make sense? It's something I continue to work on because, you know, the conscious mind likes to get in the way. That's its job. So this is the fluorite, all the clear-ish, colorless, the sparkly, the shiny. That's the fluorite. And we're taking the time, hopefully, enough time to show you each piece, because just taking a single photograph of this doesn't tell you the whole story of this beauty, for example, right? So these are 15% off. Okay, here's the next one. That's this guy. And it has a lot of fluorite on it. Fluorite for your third eye and your crown. Okay, and we'll come to this one. So these are black calcite and colorless or clear fluorite. And these are from the Ovelas, I hope I'm saying that right, the Ovelas mine in Mapimi, Durango, Mexico. And this one, wow, look at that. You could, this is what I would call a two-sided or double-sided. A lot of fluorite, a lot of black calcite. Black calcite is a stone of remembrance so that you can heal. It's also about awareness and amplifying your manifestation energies. Here's the next one. To claim, look at all the fluorite on these. To claim or adopt, whichever way you prefer to visualize it, just message me. You're welcome to ask any questions, even after the replay, or after the live is over on the replay, in the comments, or if you prefer, you're welcome to message me. That's this one. We're almost done showing you all of these individually. Now, when they go into the shop, I may or may not put them all in at the same time. But these are all that we're going to ever get, probably. This is a one-time find. And this one, Look at that. There's your fluorite. And I believe these little right here, this is one of the few that has hemimorphite on it. Fluorite here. And the fluorite is covering the black calcite, and you can see there's a vein of it going all the way through this one. You can see it on the surface there. And these are not small pieces. So the shiny parts are the fluorite. So what would you do with these? Do you want to connect with your inner self, your higher self, your guides even more than you already do? Or are you just beginning this part and want to have some clarity about what you're doing, how you're doing it? Just kind of like some confirmation or validation about anything, really. Look at that fluorite. And by anything, I mean, you know, one time, a long time ago, someone told me, well, you can do anything you want. I said, well, I don't know what anything is. So if you're working on your life purpose, getting a clearer message from your guides so that you can share it with your friends, maybe you are an energy healer, a practitioner of any energy healing modality, you could put this near where you do your work. And then I would add some kyanite or selenite. So either blue kyanite or black kyanite. You could use black tourmaline as well, but I would still add kyanite or selenite because neither of those need to be recharged. And it would help keep your crystals and your minerals clear of any energies that they absorb. So if you are working in any kind of service-based industry, working from home, you can put one of these beauties right by your desktop or your laptop, whatever device it is you're using, and it will help absorb all the energies, the EMF that's coming out of your computer, your device. And then add a piece of kyanite or selenite. Look at all that beautiful black calcite there. That's this one. Now these are bigger. My hands are nice and filled with all the iron or manganese now. And that just adds to the grounding, right? The grounding, the centering. Because when we're grounded, it's easier to quiet the conscious mind. Now this one is incredibly gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, how deep it goes. Let me see if I can stick my finger in here. Okay, my pinky maybe. You can see how deep that little cavern is without my breaking anything off here. And I did not. Yay! All of that is colorless or clear fluorite. Now I'm going to put this down so I can turn it over safely because you've got more here. Look at that. And I believe that really solid white is also hemimorphite. But the clear colorless, that is fluorite, and then all the black is black calcite. That's this piece. They are so when you order one or you adopt one, expect a little bit of that to come off. That is not the black calcite, it's just from its matrix. Okay, here's this one. So they're 15% off, and if you order several pieces or one large piece, and after the 15% off it still totals $75 or more, then the shipping is on me. Look at that. You can comment to claim or adopt, or if you prefer, you can message me privately. Either way works. Let's see, this one goes all the way around. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Now, that pretty much does it for this particular one. And have an amazing day, beautiful soul.